Hello dear students. So in our earlier lectures we have been discussing the structure of cell and the structure and functions of various cell organelle, and you have seen during that all discussion we have come across the terms like eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells, and we have found that the animal cells and plant cells, they also differ in number of respects. So just for your convenience, in this lecture we are summarizing the comparison of eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells as well as animal and plant cells. So first of all, let's have a look upon comparison of eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells. As pro means primitive, karyot means nucleus. These are the cells which are having primitive type of nucleus. That means, as you know, they are not having any membrane bound nucleus, and here the nuclear region is known as nucleoid. But eukaryotic cell, U means modern or modified and karyot means nucleus. These are the cells that are having well-defined nucleus which is surrounded by double-layered nuclear membrane. Other than this, there are certain differences between eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells. So first of all, prokaryotic cells are always unicellular, whereas eukaryotic cells may be unicellular or may be multicellular. The size of the prokaryotic cell is comparatively smaller. It ranges from 1 to 10 micron, but the size of eukaryotic cells is large. It ranges from 5 to 100 micron. The DNA of prokaryotic cells is naked, whereas the DNA of prokaryotic cell is combined with proteins, and now this is known as chromatin material. As you have read that in the nucleus of eukaryotes there exist the fiber-like structures known as chromatin material. So in prokaryotic cells there is a single chromosome which is circular in shape. In eukaryotic cells there are number of chromosomes and they are linear in shape. And ribosomes of prokaryotic cells are small and they remain freely suspended in cytoplasm, or you can say they are scattered in cytoplasm. But the ribosomes of eukaryotic cells are larger and they remain attached to the surface of endoplasmic reticulum, resulting in formation of rough endoplasmic reticulum. And of course, in prokaryotic cells, the nuclear membrane and other nuclear membrane bound cell organelles like Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum, these all are absent. But in eukaryotic cells, such membrane bound cell organelles as well as membrane bound nucleus is present. So that was a comparison of eukaryotic and prokaryotic cell. Similarly, we can compare the animal and plant cells. Let's have a look at some difference between animal cells and plant cells. So what are the differences between animal cells and plant cells, which you have already gone through? So first of all, the animal cells, if we look, are generally small in size, whereas plant cells are generally large in size. The other difference which you have gone already through these differences, that one is that animal cells are generally oval in shape, where plant cells are generally rectangular in shape. And of course, in animal cells, the cell wall is absent, whereas in plant cells, cell wall is present. And you know that cell wall of plant cells is made up of complex sugar called cellulose. In animal cell, the cytoplasm fills the whole cell. So here you can say in animal cell the cytoplasm fills the whole cell, whereas in plant cells you can say the cytoplasm is near periphery. And other difference which you can observe between animal cells and plant cells, in animal cells vacuoles are 2 to 3 in numbers but is small in size, and in plant cells only one vacuole which is very large in size. This you have already done, that the vacuole of plant cells occupy around 90% of the area of the cell. In animal cell, the nucleus is central and in plant cells the nucleus is peripheral, and that is all again because of presence of you can say vacuoles, large vacuoles that push the nucleus. Okay? And in case of animal cells, no plastids, here the plastids absent, and in animal plant cells plastids present. Then another difference which you can take here is you can say in animal cells the another difference is on the basis of their centrosomes. So as you know, in animal cells centrosomes and lysosomes present, and here of course both of these cell organelles are absent. And here in animal cell the stored food is glycogen, but in plant cells the stored food is starch. So here we can see some comparison between animal cells and plant cells that has been summarized here just for your convenience. So what we find the difference here is, as you know, the animal cells are comparatively small in size, whereas plant cells are comparatively large in size. The shape of animal cells are generally oval, and in plant cells it is you can say almost rectangular. In animal cells there is no cell wall found, but in plant cells there is a cell wall made up of cellulose. In animal cells the cytoplasm fills the whole cells, but in plant cells, as there is a big vacuole present, so this big vacuole pushes the cytoplasm towards the periphery. So here the cytoplasm is concentrated near the periphery. In animal cells, either the vacuoles are absent, and if they are present, they are 2 to 3 in number and they are small in size. But in plant cells, the only one vacuole is there, which is very large in size, which occupies almost 90% of the space inside the cell. In animal cells, the nucleus is central, And then again, because of presence of vacuole, the nucleus of plant cell is peripheral. In animal cells, no plastids are found. In plant cells, plastids are found. You have seen they contain the chloroplast containing chlorophyll, which help them to photosynthesize their own food. In animal cells, centrosomes and lysosomes like cell organelles are present, but these cell organelles are absent in plant cells. In animal cells, the food is stored in the form of glycogen, whereas in plant cells, the food is stored in the form of starch, right? So here are some basic differences between animal cells and plant cells. In next lecture, we will be discussing one more important topic regarding the chapter, and that is the cell division. Goodbye till then, have a nice time.